Yeah, just Sveno, Mick here. Just Sunday morning. There's the remnants of a little fire. So just got to clean that ash out and get some weeds out of the garden. And it's nice and cooler this morning. I was going to get up and go and do a story on some stuff up the main street, a little town I live in, just on daylight, before all the people get there. And just want to do a couple of short video stories now. Just looking at this here, we put green waste in, and that recycle, so that goes out to the tip. That goes to a green waste pile. Trucks pick it up, that bin. Then you take green waste out to the dump. There's a charge for that, and also we recycle here in Australia. Now, your non-recyclables truck comes around once a week, and the recyclables once a fortnight. Now, just give you an idea of what you can recycle. So there's our recycle bin, and there's our non-recycle bin. Now, generally it's probably 2 to 1 more recyclable than we recycle, probably the ratio of 2 to 1. So we're actually getting our non-recyclables right down. Now, I think it's a great idea to recycle, and big recyclable stations, and running at as minimal a footprint as you can run at. There's a little area we've got to clean up. Looks pretty crappy. But yeah, it's getting back to this recycle stuff. We're getting pretty heavily into recyclable, not as much as some countries obviously, but a lot more than others. And just shift this grey water hose. It's got all holes in it, so it sprays out nice and waters the garden. Waters the lawn, and the bits of the garden. So yeah, that's why you've got your green lawn all year round. We're in the first month of winter, and cut this the other day, and I cut it fairly short, cut it fairly regular. But no, I think the recycling is a great way of doing things, and the more the better as far as I'm concerned. And but yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Had a good night last night. A couple of beers by the fire, and it's amazing how enjoyable you can do things at a very affordable rate. And yeah, backyard. She's a pretty steep backyard, but just had some stuff digging in here overnight. It's a rock drain, rubble drain there. Comes down. Got old motorbike tyres there to slow up the water. Comes down from the houses and the land from above. Got a bit of cutting up to do here to put in the recycle bin. Well, I can't fit in there. I mean, in the green waste bin. Well, I can't fit in that bin. I will take out to the dump. But I'm going to leave it at that, and just saying, like, it's amazing how nice a night we had with just a couple of beers and playing a bit of light music quietly so it didn't annoy the neighbours. A little fire going, our little dog's running around. Little Frankie there, he's done a bit of digging, which he shouldn't have done. But I'm going to leave it at that. There goes that water now, see? So that's treated to above ground irrigation level. So it's no different to a sewage treatment plant. That thing over there, it's serviced I think 4 times a year, and yeah, we get our lawn watered all year round. We don't go through a lot of water, just the 2 of us. So I'm into washing vehicles as minimal as I can, because I just don't like washing vehicles unless you really got to, unless you've got something special on or whatever, but just keep them generally clean. And but anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. So it's over 5.5 minutes. Sveno and Mick out on this beautiful Sunday morning.